Hello everyone. This is your host and host Apurv Jha. This introduction in itself is a story of its own which preaches about awareness as a vital part of education. Awareness means consciousness, interest, or knowledge according to Google. But this word, it has its own ambiguity. My journey with awareness started on 10th January 2016, the day when everything changed for me. The day when the consternation of life hit me so hard that modicum of hope was the only way to get through it for me and my family. On this day, I was sitting in the cozy bed of ICU, not knowing the fact that my life is going to change. Fast forward to 11th standard biology class. We were studying about biotechnology and the working of insulin, the fluid that I inject every single day in my body in order to stay alive. I remember it very clearly that all of my classmates were hearing to it while I was listening to it with the 2180 days of my life flashing right in front of me. My bio teacher was explaining to the class the working of insulin and everything when she suddenly pointed at me, saying that the pen that Apurv uses is the live example of insulin pens. And after that, she introduced the topic of diabetes mellitus or type 1 diabetes in class. I was quite fascinated by this method of teaching, especially because for a very long while I was mocked for my condition with lines like, "You must have had a lot of sugar," or "Try this concoction of karele ka pani or neem ka pani." My god, the confidence. And with threats like, "I'll beat you up so hard that even your diabetes will fly away." But this was the first time that I felt that everyone empathized with me and everyone got aware of the fact that how it is to have this condition and how it actually happens. This time, my classmates didn't mock me but appreciated me and supported me, and also they applauded me for my efforts. It was such a sweet and considerate way of teaching that it stayed with me forever. So, thank you, Sarika ma'am, for always being the amazing teacher that you have. Now, I have mentioned diabetes mellitus so many times in this talk, but what is it exactly? The answer is an autoimmune disease where my pancreas stops producing insulin, which is required by my body in order to break down glucose and use it in the form of energy later. The reason for this to happen is that the pancreatic beta cells of my body are the target of an autoimmune assault with the invasion of islets by mononuclear cells in an inflammatory reaction towards insulitis, leading to the loss of most beta cells after a prolonged period of disease, as per American Diabetes Association. In simpler words, my body made a mistake and attacked its own pancreas and beta cells, resulting in this condition, which is why it is termed as an autoimmune disease, as due to some trigger, my body made this mistake. Now, all of you may ask that, what is this trigger? We don't know yet, which is why there is no cure for this. But unlike my body, I was learning from my mistakes. Taking my insulin, managing my sugars, and facing the consequences of injecting the wrong dosage or consuming some extra carbs or both in the form of high sugar episodes and low sugar episodes, termed as hyperglycemia and hypoglycemia, respectively. I was constantly learning about it every single day and was getting aware of the lifestyle with type 1 diabetes. Thanks to my mom and dad that I was able to do so because they got aware of the changes in my body, which, if would have gone unnoticed, would have led me to the doors of heaven. So, thank you so much, mom, dad, and Riddhi, for being there. But a lot of families are not privileged enough to afford this medication called insulin and all the other medications that are required for a type 1 diabetic. A lot of families don't have enough finances or enough monetary funds to avail their loved ones with the required medications that they need in this hour. And families like mine also suffer with the problems of high prices of insulin put by big pharmaceutical companies, which makes the finances of many suffer, as more than half of a family's monthly income can go on getting insulin and all the other medications for type 1 diabetics like glucose testing kits, insulin refills, and so on and so forth. According to the T1 International's out of pocket survey report, these high prices leads type 1 diabetics to take up deadly practices like insulin rationing, where they inject lower amounts of insulin technologies treatment for diabetes, meeting fellow patient advocates, change makers, directors and CEOs of big pharmaceutical companies, and some of the world's best medical professionals. I did all this with just one single intention: to create awareness about diabetes. I never wanted this condition to define me for what I am not, but I wanted it to define me for what I am and what I can be. With the help of others' knowledge, wisdom, and shared experiences, I found a new self of mine. And with this effort of mine, I made the process of learning so effortless for many, including me. And going forward, I just not wanted this. I wanted to do more. I wanted to learn more. I wanted to explore more and I wanted to experience more. So I started podcasting so that I can learn from every single person that I can possibly know on this planet who can give me something valuable to experience. This is what made me your host and those Apurv Cha. At one point, but I thought that why only me? Before getting diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, there were days when I thought that why I'm having such a miserable life. And I thought this because of the bullying that I faced at my school, ranging from beating to listening a whole lot of mean and ugly words. At one point, I started thinking that this world would have been a better place without me in it. And to top it off now, I'm also even having diabetes, which I thought would just add up as a lifelong throbbing sensation to my already miserable life. But little did I know that this disease would be the reason that I will make friends. This condition would be the reason that I will get one step closer to the goal of my life, that is, to creating an impact. And this condition would be the reason that I will find confidence in myself. This condition would be the reason that I will explore new opportunities, and this new method of learning that I discovered would also be a gift from my chronic friend, type 1 diabetes. To sum it up, education is changing in the form of experiences of people from the expertise of textbooks. And change is the only constant that will stay with us through our life. But there is one rule to change that I like to share with all of you in a quote of mine that I have written a few years back. That is, nothing changes in one day. I repeat, nothing changes in one day, but one day comes when everything changes. Thank you, everyone.